Talk about the history of PrideRock, Corey. When was it started?
Well, it became official in 1992, I believe. Kind of what led them there. Carol, the owner, she's always been an animal lover. You know, and big cats in particular. You know, her parents used to take her to the zoos and stuff, and her parents would want to tour the whole zoo. Well, she'd ditch her parents and go sit and watch the big cats, you know. And it kind of, it started in the early 90s. They rescued a cougar named Cayman, and ever since then, it's kind of been a snowball effect, you know, and we opened it up to be a 501c3 tax-exempt organization and nonprofit organization. You save one, and it gets real hard to turn your back on another, but one of the most important things that, all refuges have to understand and kind of live by is your heart cannot be bigger than your means, because any of us animal lovers, if, we had our way, we'd take them all in and give them all good lives for the rest of their lives, but you cannot, sometimes you have to say no, and that's really one of the hardest parts of your job. The number one hardest part of doing what I do is knowing that every one of the animals that I rescue or I take in or I have to work with is one day going to die, and that's something that is, that makes you kind of hard-hearted.
When you're talking about rescues that come in, obviously space requirements are first and foremost one of the things that you say. So let's say you've got 2 available enclosures and you have a request or a need for 4 or 5. What are the determining factors that says I'm going to take this cat or this animal over this one, besides just cage space?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, that would be a tough situation, especially if you're talking about all the rescues that we rescued are at one facility and you have to pick and choose. Luckily, I've never had to go through that, but I know that where I would start is, okay, what do I need to do to rescue all of them? Do we need to raise money like crazy to build more enclosures to rescue all of them? And we, of course, we would talk about that and we would try. And honestly, it probably wouldn't be us that made that decision. We would let, whatever the circumstance, who would you prefer we take at this time? I think that's probably how it would go down, and then we'll try to raise money to save the rest of them by building them enclosures. Unless, of course, they're in there together, which we would try to stick with their living situation as closely as possible and put more than one cat in each one. Only if that would work, only if they were, lived together already.
Sure.
We would never try to experiment on anything like that. That could be detrimental, and there's no way to, if they were to go at it and start fighting, there'd be no breaking that up.
I understand. Talk about PrideRock as it sits today. How many animals, species-wise and count, are on the premise now?
We've got about 65 animals, 19 of which are tigers. Most of our tigers are Bengal tigers. We do have one Sumatran tiger, and we have one Siberian tiger. We have 3 American black bears, 1 African hyena, and we have about 9 African lions. And we have 1 big Barbary lion back here, who's pretty special boy.
When you're talking about physical and nutritional needs, obviously every cat is unique. Every species has different needs than other species. Talk about some of those special needs, both physical and nutritional, that you guys have to be aware of.
Well, when it comes to, physical needs, all cats need enrichment. They need to tear something up. It needs to keep them mentally stimulated, Like one cat, real ornery guy named Kumal we have here. He's a big white male tiger. He's young. He just turned 5 years old in March. He's got a lot of energy and stuff, and he's got a real short of attention span. But we've noticed that with some light behavioral training, we're just trying to keep him calm and stuff like that instead of being so aggressive and jumping at the cage every time. We noticed that when we just started training with him a little bit, his whole demeanor kind of calmed down a whole lot, you know, and that's because we were giving him something to think about. It was mental stimulation, which kind of increased his whole quality of life.
Talk about the consumption of the animals. What's the average poundage, or how do you guys measure, whether it be meat or produce?
Well, like Leo and Cleo here, they're both about 600 pounds. Big guys. Well, big guy, big gal. We do, the rule of thumb is 5% per body weight. We do notice that as the change of the seasons, they'll pick up in the wintertime and eat a whole lot, you know, kind of put on some of that extra body fat for warmth and stuff. In the summertime, the diets kind of calm down a little bit, but we still try to stick with the 5% body weight. You know, if they don't finish their meals during the summer, you know, that's not really something to raise your eyebrows about. The heat drains you, it drains them just the same. And this is pretty much what they will do all day during the summer. Now during the winter or cooler morning and stuff is when you'll see them up active, kind of playing around with each other, a little bit of exercise early in the morning before the sun comes up.
Let's talk about your background real quick coming in here. I know you've been here several years. What brought you to PrideRock? How did you find out about them? And kind of talk about your personal history with the park and animals in general.
Well, I mean, I grew up on a 500-acre horse ranch. You know, it's kind of the whole cowboy thing. I was not born that way. I don't know. I got a screw loose. I'm kind of the black jaguar of the family. Most of my family is, you know, farmers, but all the guys in my family are all in uniform, whether they're police officers or soldiers. And that's why I say I'm the black jaguar of the family, because I'm not in uniform and I don't like it. But I've been into animals since I came out of the womb, I guess. And I actually had big cat experience in the 4th grade with kind of special conditions, you know. And that was it. I mean, I was hooked from day one. I went home after my first encounter and I was talking to my mom and dad. Dad, Mom, their eyeballs are as big around as baseballs and I look like a pill to them, you know. They could swallow me whole. And I was just, that was it, you know. I had real bad ADHD in school and they calmed me down. Miracle, magic happened. My mom, dad, teachers, principals, all that, they noticed it. So they kind of, that's how they let me express myself, you know, with my love for animals, and I can actually breed. You know, I've been breeding since I was 10 years old, 4th grade. You know, this has been what I wanted to do. And I just so happened to move out here and I heard them.
Oh, wow.
And I came and knocked on the door and I introduced myself to Gary Holloman and I shook his hand and he kind of fed me to the lions. I'm still here.
And how long